The City of Cape Town says it's now offering a reward of 100,000 rand for information about who shot and killed two armed guards. The guards were escorting workers to repair a sewer pipe in Philippi. The two were shot dead on Tuesday. The city's been providing armed escorts to workers trying to repair critical infrastructure there. Councillor JP Smith is the member of the Mayoral Committee for Safety and Security in the City of Cape Town. Councillor Smith, good afternoon to you. What actually happened on Tuesday?
Stephen, hi. The city's service departments, in this case water and sanitation, were out doing repair work, and when they were in Paula Park while attending to the complaints, they were ambushed by four armed men, two of whom engaged the city's staff, the depot workers, and two of who targeted the two armed security guards that were doing the escort. The security guards were slain on the scene, very tragically, and the other city staff fortunately escaped harm, although one was injured. And this unfortunately has become a pattern where in certain parts of the city it is now not possible to undertake work without some kind of escort. There are some pockets in the city where we have to routinely either provide a city law enforcement policing escort or a private security escort to try and ensure that our staff are safe. And I understand from other municipalities that they have similar problems around the rest of South Africa.
I mean, why do people do this? Is someone trying to stop critical infrastructure from working? Obviously, you know, a lot of people immediately look at the sort of construction mafia groups.
I think that there are elements of sabotage in some of this. We saw the sabotage of water infrastructure that caused a major outage in the South Peninsula a few days ago. And we saw in Hout Bay a valve that got maliciously turned off. So there's definitely an element of malicious or vandal behavior. But in this case, I suspect they may have gone after the firearms of the two security guards. We checked with the staff and the security company. There does not appear to have been any prior threats. But last week on Friday, I went out with our law enforcement officers, what we call facility protection officers, who undertake many of these escorts around the city. And we were escorting janitorial and sanitation staff who were going house to house, cleaning portable toilets, washing them and emptying them. And those contractors said to me that it's inconceivable for them now to work or to go out and render these duties without a policing escort. And so in that case, there were four janitorial staff and two law enforcement vehicles, each with two officers. And effectively, you're doubling your costs. So unless the state nationally is going to do something dramatic to get a handle on this situation and to start prosecuting and getting effective convictions on these extortionists, whether they are extorting the state for service delivery, or whether they're extorting the construction industry or whoever, or the transport industry, we are going to need to get an urgent handle on this. And for this very reason, the city has been pushing the South African police to get an effective provincial level extortion task team going. We will continue those efforts. And today you'll see that the mayor in his speech in council emphasized again our call for additional powers for our enforcement staff so that we can drive more effective investigations to achieve convictions.
And very quickly, Councillor, I mean, this is all about policing. Once again, it's about the SAPS, detectives. It's about the fact that we have a very low conviction rate for crimes like this. I mean, this is really sort of the problem, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And unfortunately, what suffers at the end is not the city, but the people in communities that are under the pressure of these extortionists and syndicates and gangs, where services are then suspended from time to time. So if a city escort is not available, that company will not deliver services. The last time that happened in that particular part of Khayelitsha, there was a protest which turned violent. So we absolutely have to do the escorts. This is making life more difficult and dangerous for many people involved, and sadly, two people who lost their lives this week. So we will continue to push either for SAPS to do effective investigations and achieve convictions, or to allow us to do so if that is not possible.
Councillor JP Smith, thank you, member of the Mayoral Committee responsible for safety and security in the city of Cape Town.